Good morning, everybody. As you guys can tell by the title, Chandelure is out in Unite. This is a character that I have a deep connection with, and is a large reason why I even got into Unite, because Chandelure is one of those Pokemon that has always had this strange attachment to me. Like, I played when I was a kid, I grew up on Black and White, which was one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time, and is still one of my favorite games of all time. Chandelure being like one of their premier poster children, right? Also, they were my main in Pokken, which was the first like side game, competitive side game of Pokemon I've ever played, which technically led me down the path to eventually trying out Unite and enjoying Unite. So from that standpoint, I guess Chandelure was the whole reason I got into Unite, and it's cool to see this like full circle where I'm finally getting to the point where I'm also being able to play them in Unite. So that's kind of cool. Either way, I'm gonna get into it. I'm super excited to play them. I know that they're gonna be a tad bit busted because, like, let's be honest, the past couple characters released have been a little bit overbearing. You know, we don't have to get into Zacian, Comfey, Goodra, and Lapras, who have just been menaces to the game. But yeah, I can't wait to get into it. I'll be joined by my good friend Justin. Once again, he'll be joining me in one of these late night Unite sessions, which is always a pleasure to have him. And let's get into it. Okay, this is post games Lilith. I just quickly wanted to explain to you Chandelure's kit so you got like a better understanding of how their kit works. So if you ever wanted to pick up the character yourself, you could very easily understand how they work and just how to play them. So they start out with either Ember or Nightshade. Ember being a, fairly simple skill shot that does decent damage. I would recommend picking Ember as your first ability because it's the main damage tool. You get to shoot it out twice. It does pretty good damage. It has about a second afterburn for each. You'll also notice that they have a little bar underneath them. That's their heat gauge. When their heat gauge is at max, their auto basic attacks are just, amped up. Otherwise, they're fairly normal basic attacks. So essentially, it's just like a mini flamethrower or like other abilities from, Dragapult and the like. The more scary, like, pressure tool in their kit is Nightshade, which, as you can see, is just a simple area of effect. Got decent range. If the enemy's in this area, it will put this little fire above their head that does a small amount of damage over time. If they're hit by any move that would cause afterburn, they're stunned for about 1 second, which is a pretty hefty stun for being, pretty easy to achieve. I think it's actually about a half a second stun, but either way, if they're affected by any afterburn ability, Nightshade just boom stun. It's such a hefty ability. That's where most of their pressure comes from in the early game, and what will make them, I think, a kind of a menace early game. They definitely have some high damage with this ability. These two abilities just make them really good early game, and then they have some good late game scaling in their passive, which makes them deal more damage past the special defense of the target, which is pretty hefty. Okay, you'll next have the option of Flamethrower or Overheat. I'll explain Flamethrower and Poltergeist first, and then Overheat and my personal favorite, Overheat and Imprison, which is, I think, the stronger of the two, but, personal preference always takes key. So, Flamethrower, the way it works, when you hold it down, you'll notice that it does a simple, line of fire and then a big circle. You want to hit the big circle. The line of fire, it does okay damage, as you see, but the big circle is where most of the damage is, which makes them way more of like a sniper character trying to, hit at the very tail end of their, range, which is where Poltergeist comes in. Poltergeist, as you'll notice, doesn't inherently do anything when I put it near this dummy. It just sits there. It's really bad to show this ability on just simple minions, because minions don't move around. The way that this ability works is it's a trap. Once someone's in it, if they touch any of the furniture, they take about, I think it's 500 damage or something like that mid-game. It hurts kind of a lot. And this is just a simple little trap to try to prevent, people from rushing you down. So you're allowed to hold very far positions and snipe with your flamethrower, which does a lot of damage. And as you can see, if you place it correctly, the furniture can just drift into the minion sometime or spawn directly on top of them, dealing some damage to them. But since the minions can't move, yeah, it does 620 damage at level 7. It's pretty reasonable damage, but I would not say it's more of a pressure tool to try to keep them off of you while you try to hold your range using flamethrower and, poke them from far with your autos. This is what I think is the slightly weaker of the two sets. Of course, there's going to be some mix and matching with whether you like Poltergeist or Imprison more, and then Flamethrower and Overheat, but I genuinely think that the other set is where Chandelure truly shines, and you'll see that in a second. But before explaining their other moveset, I'll just quickly explain their Unite. You'll notice that they can pop it, making all the nearby people of them blind, and then they get 2 wave attacks that just deal a basic amount of damage. Nothing really bad, not a bad amount of damage by any means. It's a pretty reasonable amount of damage, but overall, I would definitely say it's gonna be very hard and very situational, and I feel like it will take a little bit more getting used to compared to other Unite moves, which are very point and clicky. This one's a lot more skill shot. Now to explain their other 2 abilities, Overheat and Imprison. Overheat and Imprison are a very strong set of moves, and personally my personal favorite moves on them. So Overheat, the way it works is you hold it down and it shoots out 3 volleys. When the 3 volleys hit a Pokemon, it powers up the damage of the 4th shot, which is a sure hit, which always guaranteed to hit the opponent. And it's got a pretty hefty range. So as you can see, you can just hit them from very far away, and then boom, sure hit for 1,100 at level 7, which is absolutely insane. Just pretty good damage, and boom. So this character has a lot of burst damage and a lot of strength. And the main reason I wanted to explain this character is because of the way Overheat works. You'll notice later on when I start playing Overheat that I don't realize that you have to hold down the ability to activate it 3 times. This is very frustrating now that I know how the ability works, but I just wanted to explain that because I don't see a lot of people holding down the ability. Because, who holds down abilities when you want to activate them? Most abilities don't have an extra effect for holding on to them other than Overheat. Overheat's one of the, prime examples of an ability that when you hold it down, it does something unique. But this is the main reason I wanted to explain this character, because most of the character's Overheat damage comes from the holding it down to gain the massive burst damage of the final hit. But if you don't hold it down and you just tap it, it just comes out once and you get 1,000 damage, opposed to the easy 4,000, 5,000 damage you get from holding it, that's an insane difference. Other than that, in prison, pretty basic ability. The way it works is if it hits a target, it roots them on the ground. That's what that is. And then any Pokemon in that little area can't use any movement abilities, similar to how gravity works. It just keeps you grounded, which is pretty cool and very annoying for others. Sorry if it's a bit loud. For some reason, the ability is just very loud this patch. I don't know if they're gonna patch that in the future. I don't know if they're gonna change that or if that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't know if that's like the intended sound, but it's very loud. I hope you guys enjoy my first reactions to this character and enjoy the games. I got rid of all the red dots I possibly can. I hope that they remove the red dot on the event someday. It's still not gone. I thought it was attached to the Lapras. I really did.
I think it might be attached to the ghost.
The ghost? Yeah, no, it might be attached to the ghost. I'll be using Shell Bell, Slick Spoon, and Choice Specs. Here we go. Yoinked. Yoinked.
I love how it didn't show us a proper file for a second.
Oh yeah, no, it does that every single time I click on this character. What item do I even think about using? X speed, I guess? I guess.
You're gonna even take that. You're not coming with me?
I'm going top lane because that's what it recommends. I'm hoping that Greninja goes bottom or switches, but they're a Greninja player, so they obviously don't care about everyone else, so. What should I try out? Should I try out Flamethrower? Like, I like, ooh. Overheat's a sure hit. Ugh. Ugh. Just, no. I don't think Pokemon should have sure hits.
I like some Pokemon currently have sure hits. Look at little Litwick. Look at the little baby.
Little baby child. I got Ember and Nightshade. No. Fine, I'll go bottom lane.
Can't fucking enjoy shit.
I'll just enjoy shit down bottom lane. Okay, I have a heat gauge. Oh, so I build up heat and then I use it in one big attack.
That probably explains why you have a lot of fire moves. That you actually use a heat gauge.
Oh yeah, it seems that.
That probably like works with overheat. If like I think that's the move you have.
Yeah, that's probably how overheat's gimmick is. Okay. Oh, I have an incapacitate on base kit? Okay, that's...
Oh, no.
I have to hit them, of course, and that's the hard part.
First part, using the move. Second part, hitting them. What was the downside?
Yeah, no, I have a ranged stun attack.
I think I'm more glad that you went. Man, we really bring it back Pikachu all over again.
Oh no, it's worse than Pikachu. Okay, I can see how this character builds up damage very fast. Yeah, she can do they can do 3 attacks back to back that just kind of makes sense. Okay, that's how Flamethrower works. Ow. I do not have much health.
I think that's probably a good thing. Not gonna lie to you.
Dude, Lampit's arms move around. They're all wavy. That's horrible. It's so wonderful, yet also horrible at the same time.
Moving Lampit isn't real. Can't hurt me.
Okay, they're kind of they got some mad range. I would say they have about what's a decently high ranged attacker who isn't like a sniper, right?
As like,
I'm gonna go.
I was gonna say Greninja, but Greninja's, I think maybe Greninja.
Greninja's relatively, they've got Greninja's ranged attacks. A Poltergeist is so useless against, like, farm. It's hilarious how bad it is. The enemy has to be moving around for it. It punishes people. They're an anti-dash character, I just realized. That's their whole gimmick. Oh my god, yeah, no, they punish you for moving. That's their whole gimmick. Poltergeist punishes you directly for moving, while the other one prevents you from moving entirely.
What's a jungler again? I don't remember.
Gengar.
I'm not higher level than our Gengar. What are you talking about?
What level are you?
Level 9 right now.
I'm also level 9. What level's our Haunter?
I think he's not Gengar yet, so he's around level 8 probably. He's level 8.
That's
now he's level
funny.
9. Well, I also had to solo 1v3 people by myself completely.
Playing Chandelure, they don't feel oppressive. At least their first set doesn't feel oppressive. I'll definitely play their other set and, you know, test it out. Mm-hmm. Their first set doesn't feel very oppressive. It does feel very, like, if you play into my hand, you're dead immediately. But if you're just like a rushdown character who just rushed people down and that's your whole gimmick, they're a trap ranger. I thought so, but they really are just a trapper. They place down traps and try to bait people into them. The main thing that's scary about them is their scaling's just insane, dude. Oh my god. You just saved my life.
They die. Hot stuff.
Literally
hot stuff.
I didn't think you thought of that, but then I'm like, it could have possibly be, and then you just shot down 100% of any of the chance that you could have thought of that.
Do you think I think of any of these kind of things intentionally? I don't think at all.
You see what I mean? They deal like a crap ton of damage if you play into them like incorrectly. Like that, I just obliterated them, but that's because they walked toward me and not like dashed on top of me and deleted me in 2 seconds, right?
I just did that to myself, so I don't worry about it. I did that to myself, so I don't worry about it.
I just realized that we're both very squishy attacking characters trying to take Registeel and trying not to die at the same time.
Listen, we got it. We're fine. We're not dead yet. I don't know what their Garchomp is doing, though.
I don't know what their Garchomp is doing either. Goodbye.
My god, look at him go!
Oh yeah, my score animation's dumb as hell. But like, in the best kind of way.
Oh, no, Bolt installed. It said it was going to take an hour. It took like not even 10. It took like 8 minutes.
What?
I installed. I just finished installing it, and it said it's gonna take 1 hour.
What did you
It took like
install?
8 minutes. Cult of the Lambs, because I
Cult of
bought
the
it.
Lamb.
It was on sale today until like May, and it's like, okay. It was like $18, and I had $18. I was like, shit, say less.
Ow. Also, Poltergeist goes away immediately when you die. So, no worry about them just setting it on top of them right before they die and then just obliterating you before you're able to do anything. Yeah, no. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play a couple more games of them to really tell how strong they are. From just their gameplay alone, they're fun. They're pretty good. I'd recommend them.
That was so close to it almost not being ours.
I bet.
Gertrude and Lake Snorlax were right on top of it, and I had to play. And they're on top of it, and my only options were to hit it or hit Ray.
Yeah.
And I couldn't decide to. I had to always hit Ray because my moves are around me all the time. So if I want to Electro Ball damage them, I have to hit Ray. And luckily, I managed to both hit Ray and kill them.
They seem like a late scaling menace. You just allowed me to score 100 on their home.
I play Pikachu like an asshole, and it works every time.
Is there anyone who doesn't play Pikachu like an asshole?
People who don't play Electro Ball?
That you're acting like that makes them not an asshole.
You're like slightly less of an asshole. Because you're not like insta-murking them from the world. You're just like slowing them and then slightly dying a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Let's go, Chandelure. Which one was that one? That was the fucking. I don't remember what the move is. I forgot.
Poltergeist?
Yeah, it was Poltergeist. What was your other move? Was that
Flamethrower? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Is the next one like Overheat Imprison?
Yes. And I'm gonna try it out, because why not? And this time, hopefully, I'll go top lane. Hopefully.
Oh, maybe you will, maybe you won't. Who knows?
I like how my Imprison is just a no Pikachu, and then I'm laning with a Pikachu.
Listen, we don't worry about it, okay?
I am going to be a Chandelure player, whether you guys let me or not. I'm honestly surprised by the lack of people who are taking Chandelure before me. Like, I thought there would be more eager Chandelure players at this hour of the day. Maybe not everyone's claimed their, like, free Chandelure.
People probably went to bed like normal people, but who the fuck does that?
But, like, all these people are still playing. Just no one's playing Chandelure other than me. And it's like, you have a free license, just play them. And no one's playing them.
Who would have a bunch of free licenses to a Pokemon? And
that would never use them. What? No, what?
Who said that?
Imagine not using all your free licenses immediately.
Yeah, who does that? Who just has them sitting in their box and only uses them to get tickets?
Here's the fun part about playing Litwick. I get 2 Rs. So my Ember has a double cast. When I cast it once, I get it a second time.
Ooh.
So I can do triple tap combos that are like 1, 2. It's just kind of cool. And incapacitate. We love stunts. Did I not mention it comes off cooldown every 5 seconds?
Oh, he screwed himself by dashing. That way.
I should score.
You are scoring.
Croissant. I can't get the croissant meme out of my head. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have a different meme in my head, but it's like only a TikTok meme.
Okay.
When he said like 1-2, the only audio that went was like, ooh, it's like the fucking 1-2 buckle my shoe fucking audio. So fucking stupid. Oh my god, I see. Ooh.
Oh, the overheat has the double tap property and the it's a sure hit. Interesting. Oh. It also doesn't seem to be lowering my damage that much. And the yeah, I just become a sniper. I like overheat more. I think overheat's kinda... I don't think it's like...
Is it kinda where it's at?
I don't think it's stupid, but like... And here's here's Imprison. The anti-dash move. It just...
You literally just inflict gravity on them.
Oh yeah, no, it's gravity but ranged.
How fucking awful.
Like that. They just can't use their movement abilities. What do you mean I'm a bad person?
Don't look at me like that.
Okay, they need to tune the audio on that ability a tiny bit. Yeah, I think you can hear across the entire map when I do that. I know it's not like that loud for others probably, but like...
Oh, I have mine. Mine sounds completely off, so I don't have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Oh boy, it makes a loud thud noise every time I do Imprison.
Can you just do it for me real quick?
It's so loud.
I turned my volume on. I turned my volume on just like, okay, I want to hear it.
I could hear it from... I could hear it from your side, and it comes off every 5 seconds. I get to do, or sorry, every 7 seconds I get to do that.
Dong.
It doesn't... It seems like I only have one attacking move for wild Pokemon. Because it doesn't seem like Imprison does damage to wilds, but it does to... It does to the other... it does to players. Oh, it locks them in place too. Okay. Okay, this character seems a little strong. And a little bit loud.
Dong.
Oh, I score backwards? That's kind of unique. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that this is going to be the most annoying character to play against ever. People are going to hate this character so much.
Really every character, but I mean, I see what you mean.
Like, I feel like this is the anti-fun character.
Pikachu's dead.
It's just, they have one ability that is entirely to punish the enemy for doing something. And it's funny because I literally play the anti-dash character in League. I'm a Vex player in League, and now I'm a anti-dash character in Unite too. Ah, he's unstoppable, so I have to catch him before he does it. I feel like it's the most... It's the most anti-runaway ability. Like, nope.
I thought freaking like Serena's like freaking like drop kick area was like nearly unescapable.
Yeah, it's the drop kick. It's trope kick and drop kick. Whichever it's. I don't actually know what.
It's the same word. You're saying the same word.
I guess it's just pronunciation at that point.
Yes.
Yeah, it's trope kick, but with it locks you in place instead of slowing you down. And it prevents you from dashing. Oh, apparently you can still use escape button out of it, though.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I am just a speedster counter. Just entirely. Let me use.
I guess. Yeah.
You see how I score backwards?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Why am I so, like...
He's a little guy.
Why is Chandelure the quirky character?
Well, look at him. Look at his face. See the little face? See the little guy?
Justin? I think I like Chandelure.
Oh, what a fucking shock. The Gen 5 person likes Chandelure. What a fucking surprise.
I literally talked about it, like, in my intro for this. That I'm, like, a huge Chandelure fan and how I main them in Pokken. And I'm totally not biased, guys, but I think I like Chandelure.
I'm looking at you with a very pretend shocked face right now. Like, holy shit, you like Chandelure? That's fucking crazy. Those words have never been uttered by another person before. Oh, they scored. Oh well.
Goodbye. Also, playing against 2 sure hit Pokemon is dumb. I unironically think that's gotta be a bug, right? Like, Imprisoned shouldn't be this loud, right?
I imagine it's an audio bug. Though it would be absolutely fucking hilarious if it wasn't.
I need to hold down my Unite move, because when I hold it down, it gives me, it auto-aims it, but if you don't hold it down, it doesn't auto-aim it. You're so dead, and it's...
It's okay, talent plays here!
Mr. Mime's gonna get it! Dude, Mr. Mime, you got this! Oh, no, Cinderace is there now, so...
It healed. It healed too much for Mr. Mime to kill it.
Yeah, I was just hoping that Mr. Mime would be the one to steal Rayquaza. I feel like that's the most, like...
That's the most hee-hee-ha funny. It's like just as funny if Calmface steals it. It's like that motherfucker doing nothing.
You know that they just stole it at the very end. Dude, Chandelure has the translucent glass. You can actually see through.
Oh yeah.
This character looks so good, and they're so funny.
So goofy.
They're so little doofy. They're just so doofy. Oh, I guess I'll stand here for you.
Yeah, no one else is gonna let me have it, but everyone else I think left.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go back and defend more scores.
Okay, Overheat does work on wilds, or Imprison does if they're burning. I think this character has, like, burning clauses in their move where, you know, if you're using it and it hits someone who's burning, it roots them to the ground or something. I don't exactly know how it works, but that's my best guess.
I'm only assuming.
I'm gonna act like I'm right, because I am.
Look at how, like, off to the side he is.
Oh, wait, I gotta see this. What? He's so big! What? Look at how big he is! Why is he so big? I haven't seen him in menu because I don't own him and it's just a trial license. He's so massive. Oh my god. He's like, you know what, Pikachu? The like 12 Pikachus are the size of Chandelure. Chandelure's bigger than a chandelier. I've seen chandeliers before. I have a chandelier in my house. It's a small chandelier, but I've seen big chandeliers before. That's a big chandelier.
I'm just like not surprised. Like, how freaking big is Chandelure in Pokedex?
I don't know, but apparently like Evan Massive.
Chandelure is apparently meant to be 3.3.
3.3. Well, that's the actual height of Chandelure. Which, like, if you compare Chandelure to a human, assuming that this human's like 5 feet tall, yeah, they're about 3 feet tall, but they're like 6 feet wide. Chandelure's like 6 feet wide. I did not think about that. It's so big. I guess it makes sense due to context, but like, that's a big chandelier. I think Unite's like after game is like the best representation, and like lobby is the best representation of the size of Pokemon. I gotta take a sec. I have to see the McDonald's outfits on them.
I saw the McDonald's outfit is great. I saw it on
they're so cursed. They're oh my goodness. How are you gonna design cosmetics for Chandelure? Like, actually though.
There's a will, there's a way.
The little shirt is really cute and I like it just cause it's dumb. I love this character just cause they're dumb. I think that uploading daily is the most detrimental health thing you can ever do as a content creator. As soon as you start uploading daily, you're just done. You're just done. You're throwing your mental into the garbage. Now, could I probably bump up my uploads to like 4 or 5 times a week when I get the hang of it and I start doing it, or if I have a full-time editor? Yeah, or even a part-time editor. Then I can bump it up, right? Like, that's cool. But dude, my back kind of hurts from carrying this team. Ooh,
fuck up.
It definitely isn't that I've been sleeping horribly on my back. And my back actually does hurt. No,
I just shot you in the back.
Oh,
That's what he did.
Oh shoot, dude, a Chandelure player. This is my first time going up against one.
That is if they're going doubling.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
It's just really funny here. Dong, 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 dong.
I think they might go the other one. Cause like, who are they gonna prevent from dashing you? Sure, it's also a route. It's a really strong route too, but I don't know. I'm right, so.
You're also gay, so.
Maybe this character just feels strong because this is like, I'm playing them in peak condition where everyone doesn't know how this character is played against.
Probably. Oh, they're there. They're top lane. Hi, buddy.
I'm being bullied. Justin! You can just shotgun Ember. They're going after me. And it's because they know I'm the easy dive character. Just dive me. Like, what am I gonna do?
Very simple. I exist and make you not be able to do that.
About that.
Uh-oh. Okay, they still died, so therefore I win.
Yeah, therefore you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
I win.
Shouldn't doubt you. If you win,
that's what I fucking thought.
Win.
I'm the winner. I win. Listen, if I'm not dead, I win. It's just that simple.
You're the wiener?
I am the wiener.
How is it watching me do like 15 moves in 1 second?
The norm.
Oh, look, by the way, look at Lampa walking around. Why do they waggle their arms? It's so cute.
Motherfucker limp. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Serena's their jungler. Run, man, run.
Fuck, I can't get berries now. Unless I do something smart.
I may have been walking into a wall because I wanted to see you fight, but that's beside the point.
I didn't notice a thing. It's fine. You can just always cut that out.
Or I could point it out, because I'm funny. And making fun of yourself is great for content.
I'm just like pointing at a mirror right now.
Or I could just leave it in because I'm lazy.
I think it's the more believable. Go kill the thing in the back if you can. Or we could do this, actually, because they're attacking this. Oh, fuck. That was just unfortunate. Oh my god, they do shotgun that thing. Thank you, Sableye, for informing us to attack the Chandelure. Like, we weren't doing that. Get the
Yeah, okay, wait. I'll wait for you to attack the Chandelure, Sableye. I think they meant that they were going to attack it, not that we should. I think they know that we are, but I don't know. Maybe
it's funnier to mock them.
Maybe I'm giving them too much credit anyway.
Maybe I just like being an asshole. Maybe thought of that.
Maybe I like you being an asshole. Ever thought about that?
You know what, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face.
Yes, quite often.
You know about the fact that I am just gonna fucking kick you square in the face?
Chandelure does a lot of damage. I haven't gotten a good kill with my Unite yet. It's funny that we're both hiding behind this Sableye who has less health than the both of us. Like, why?
Well, I know. Well, yeah. Sableye can handle it. I don't even know where I was. I got sent to fucking hell.
You got blinded by their Unite. That's what their Unite does. It blinds everyone. Instead of making them invisible, I guess they changed that because I thought it made them invisible, but no, it blinds everyone near you.
I didn't fucking process what happened. I feel like I just got like sent the hell. No, I just got fucking vaulted. Or not Lil vaulted, May vaulted. Same thing, I guess.
You got May vaulted from Unite, from Paladins and Unite.
Man, I love May from Pokemon Unite.
Yeah. Also, that's another comparison because I play a lot of Maeve.
Spinning around behind you. Oh!
They're in that bush now. Maybe? No, they just ran away.
Score some goals and you get some bitches. Because I'm afraid.
Yeah, I also don't like pushing up this far. It just doesn't feel right, you know? And that's
I don't like
why
pushing up this far without Regilecki.
Yeah, no, Sam.
Because I just feel like that's just an extra attack, or this is like extra damage. I need to deflect a lot of the damage onto them. I kind of had no choice. We were not gonna kill Gudra if I didn't ult. Not gonna lie.
I wasn't judging you. It was a pretty good ult. I just popped my ult because I gained my ult like ultra quickly. I think Shellbell's definitely the better of the two because you really don't need extra ult charge. Like I'm already at 30%. Yeah, you see what I mean by Chandelure is the anti-fun character?
See, who had more points? Like, oh, you by like 1.
Yeah, no, and you could have picked up that one, and then we would have been at exactly the same amount of points.
But let's not acknowledge that. It's funnier if we don't.
Dude, let's spin! Spin! They're a Lapras.
The same way just looking at us spin around while the Zoroark also spins.
Also, why we have a Trevenant in their spawn? I'm gonna try to prevent them from coming. Hey, I got it. I really shouldn't have, but oh baby did I. Dude, they didn't really need to do this, but I just realized something.
What?
They added a counter for Serena. Think about it. Imprison just counters Serena so hard.
You can counter Zacian's agility.
Yeah, you can. Or you could just counter
That's
Serena.
I don't know if those were our options.
Dude, Serena's... But, like, think about it. Serena's, like, a very basic, like... All she has is dashes to chase you down.
Now you took that away from her. You took away that one thing that motherfucker's got.
Yeah. Apparently my ult applies afterburn, like a heavy afterburn too. Cause I killed that Chandelure like way after I died. Also, their ult is very hard to control without like having like 10 games on them or something. Like just having these like 3 games so far, I still can't control their ult. Oh, we're gonna lose very bottom goal, but
We'll live. We're fine. We definitely win here. Unless like suddenly they just secretly pulled out like 1,000,000 points out of their ass.
yeah, no, we crushed them, like hardcore crushed them. I gotta say, I really like Chandelure. I think Chandelure is kinda dumb, but really good.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
Go to the fucking lobby, the Pokemon area.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You see what I mean? Chandelure's so massive. He just covers up Pikachu. He's just not there.
It covers up me.
Dude, you're just not there as well. Like, Chandelure is so big.
It's be a bigger day.
I guess it's as big as like a big Chandelure. Like one of those ultra fancy Chandelures in like those mansions. Not just the like small ones you can buy. They have to be like custom made. Or bought for like mansion. Yeah, no, like those, yeah. I guess Chandelure is the size of one of those, so I suppose they're like the correct
I
size.
guess.
But the fact that Chandelure is bigger than Zacian is kind of weird.
You know what? We're all going top lane, actually.
Hey, let's go bottom lane together. Another Chandelure bottom lane game. Hello guys, welcome to Chandelure Bottom Lane Gaming.
I wonder... Hold on, I have an idea.
You might have to go middle. You will have to go middle.
Oh, fuck's sakes, where's Absol when I need her?
Also,
I
they're
think I passed her, I did.
Also, they're going Lapras, Comfey top. I am so sorry.
They are bad people.
I am
They
so
are bad
sorry
people.
for top lane. I feel for you. I honestly do.
On your bottom lane, the freaking blue ribbon Sylveon and Masters.
Oh, that's I only play Sylveon, and I'm playing Sylveon in casual because I want to see funky Chandelure players. Or they don't want their elo to be ruined by Chandelure and not know what Chandelure does. It seems like this character's afterburn gimmick's a lot stronger than a lot of other characters' afterburn gimmicks. Which is, you know, like how they were like, oh, Gudra might be like the poison character. I think that this is the burn character, which is cool to see.
It took me like half a second to go, what character has afterburn? For immediately remembering Cinderace exists.
Like every fire type under the sun? Hello? Charizard has afterburn.
I don't notice Charizard's afterburn because I'm too busy holding down the A button.
Nor should you. It's really bad. Oh, their jungler's an Espeon. I incapacitated them for you. You just absolutely destroyed them.
Another day's work. I'm off.
What? What?
Oh my god.
What killed me there? What do you mean?
You know what? I'd like to know.
I think Espeon hit me with such a bullshit attack that the game didn't even tell me that Espeon hit me. Like, I checked what killed me and Espeon wasn't on that list.
Comfey, why did you get off? I was dying. I needed help. I'm fighting a Lapras as a melee character.
Lapras as a melee character is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It is sad because I'm getting paranoid because I think they're like, I don't know which set they are. I did not pay attention to whatever set they were, but it was hurting me.
Dude, if Imprison ends up being too loud, I might have to actually lower the game audio for it. The funny Imprison sounds.
Boom. I also cannot kill this top lane. It is so fucking hard to kill them.
Sylveon's heading up to try to help out. I thought. Maybe not. I'm debating on whether I want to go...
It's because there's a freaking Lapras in our jungle. Okay, I don't think I didn't kill her, but I definitely got her low enough to where Parasog killed her.
They're attacking Regirock. I need to go help them. We lost Regilecky. They're a sure strike Urshifu. Oh. That's rare to see. Okay, so yeah, no, burning gimmicks only work if the character was burning when you hit them. So like the root gimmick only works when they were already burning ahead of time. Or something.
I'm gonna come down bottom.
I tried to use my ult to run away. And twice now. It was not a great idea. It should not be used for running away. I could have probably told you that beforehand.
I just feel like I needed a warning, you know, but it's, you know, warnings are fine. I don't need them.
You know why I know Charizard has Afterburn? Because it's the reason why you can't score when fighting him. You know, when you try to score against a Charizard and it keeps just telling you no. Dude, finally a character who counters Urshifu! Yes! Urshifu Rapid! I can kill you! Also, wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? I just...
What happened?
Overheat isn't a one-tap move. You can hold it down. And it fires off 3 attacks.
Oh, no!
I've been cursed with knowledge. Oh, and it powers up the 4th hit. I see now. I understand. I've been cursed with knowledge.
Oh, fucked.
Oh, it's the same with Flamethrower, I bet. That's why Flamethrower wasn't doing as well.
I'm just being beaten to a pulp and I'm gonna cry. Can't fucking do anything about these two. I think the Urshifu and the Chandelure are being called together. Because they're, like, I think because they're both YouTuber names. Unless it's a fucking coincidence that 2 YouTuber people, named people, are in a game together.
It could be a collab. A collaborative effort between content creators.
That's disgusting. I hate that.
Overheat being like you can hold it down is interesting. And I think the way I don't know, like I think it ramps up. Like if you hit 3 overheats, I think it increases the damage of your final hit, which is kind of counterproductive to the name of overheat, which I think it does the opposite of that in the games. If you hit 3 overheats, the 4th overheat is gonna not do more damage. But it definitely, now that I've learned that, I'm a lot more scary. Not like 1 overheat. 1 overheat's good enough as it is, but having essentially 4 overheats is just insane. Also, Espeon is bullshit. I thought everyone should know.
Hey, Chandelure can't counter Espeon, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, because she doesn't dash unless you're that one obscure thing, and then she does dash. Can I could totally steal Rayquaza with my ult. By rush in and...
I just cannot do anything. Sylveon got it, though.
Well, yeah, Sylveon just ghosted me.
All I know is we win now. I was just getting screwed like fucking hard that game.
Somehow I'm still alive. Yeah, this other Chandelure doesn't know, but you can hold down overheat, and it makes it stronger. I definitely, yeah. I gotta put that in the beginning of my video. Like, I have to put a little explanation on how Chandelure actually works. Because now that I know, I'm cursed with the forbidden knowledge. Somehow I die to Espion. Just all the time.
Don't worry, I killed both of them. I'm so hot.
You are.
I hit it. I want you to know, I hit the Chandelure at the tip of my Psycho Cut.
Good shit. Good shit.
Like the second it was about to end, I hit it by the tip.
Alright. We win. I did decently well. Like Chandelure does.
I got bald. I still get covered by Chandelure.
Yeah.
It's like my real life.
That's just what happens.
Chandelure, idiot.
Hmm.